When Bajaj and Triumph Motorcycles announced their partnership in 2017, there was a lot of excitement and a bit of skepticism. Can Bajaj Auto rekindle the same magic that it had managed with the KTM motorcycles? And Bajaj Auto have delivered, and how? This motorcycle, the new Speed 400, is priced at 2.23 lakh rupees ex-showroom introductory. So in terms of value, they have killed it. But the key question is, so does the Speed 400 feel like a proper British motorcycle? I am as excited as you guys to find that answer. The thing with roadsters is that they need to have the visual appeal. Now, unlike the Harley-Davidson X440, the Triumph Speed 400 looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the manner in which the designers have merged the modern and classic design elements. Now, the Speed 400 falls under the Triumph modern classic range, and I think that's an apt way of describing its styling. You can clearly see the Triumph Speed Twins design influence on this motorcycle, and it has the right proportions. So wherever you go, you're gonna grab loads of attention with the Speed 400. What I absolutely adore on the Speed 400 is its fit and finish. The panel gaps are tight. The fit and finish levels on this motorcycle are absolutely top notch. I particularly like the anodized finish on the subframe and the handlebar. Another great design detail is the Triumph logo on the fuel filler cap, on the foot pegs, even on the engine case, and also on the handlebar mount. Small detail, but this makes the motorcycle look so much premium. Another thing which is premium is the switchgear, the quality of which is among the best in the segment. If I had to be extra critical of this motorcycle, then the paint finish could have been slightly better, but it's not a deal breaker. In terms of features, the Triumph Speed 400 is decently loaded. You get all LED lighting, ride-by-wire, dual-channel ABS, and a switchable traction control system. The instrument cluster is a single-pod, semi-digital unit. There's a large analog speedometer and a small LCD screen that displays details such as traction control setting, real-time fuel efficiency, distance to empty, trip meter, and tachometer. I found the tachometer to be a bit too small as it isn't easy to read on the move. There is no Bluetooth connectivity or navigation. However, there is a Type-C USB charger on the console to charge your phone. The highlight of the Speed 400 is its all-new single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine, which has been developed from the ground up. Now, the bore figure is similar to that of the Dominar 400, and according to Bajaj, it has been done so to reduce the engine development time, and they also feel that the 89mm bore is ideal for this engine. However, the internals are completely different. The Speed 400 also makes 16% more power than its nearest competitor. However, still the highlight is the torque, 80% of which is made at just 3000 RPM. The dollops of torque arriving at so low RPM mean that it gets a punchy nature. Also, the low-end torque means that this motorcycle feels very easy to ride in the city. You can potter around in third gear all day long. The throttle response is sharp and snappy, and the Speed 400 feels properly quick. Not KTM quick though, but for a roadster or a motorcycle of this segment, the performance is great and the Speed 400 sets new benchmark. On the Bajaj test track, I was able to clock a top speed of 165 kph, which means this can do a ton up. The refinement levels are good, but you do feel a bit of a buzz at higher RPMs. But once the motorcycle settles down at speed, it feels very calm. You can cruise at 120 kph rather easily, which makes it a great tourer. Now talking about the gearbox works well. The clutch actuation though could have been a bit lighter. Triumph claims a fuel efficiency figure of 25 to 30 kmpl in the real world, and with a 13-litre fuel tank, you are looking at a range of 300 kilometers, which is great for touring. Now talking about handling, Triumph's modern classic range are renowned for their easy and predictable handling. The Speed 400 carries forward that DNA as it feels very stable around fast corners. Only when you start hustling this motorcycle does the rear feel a bit squishy. But then again, do you really go corner hunting on a roadster? For that you have KTM, right? In the city, this motorcycle feels very compact and agile, and direction changes also require very less effort on the handlebar. So in terms of handling, the Speed 400 is very impressive. At 790 mm, the seat height of the Speed 400 is among the lowest for a motorcycle of this segment. As you can see, I can easily flat foot. I am 5 feet 10 inch tall, so for me it's not a big trouble. Even for shorter riders, this motorcycle will be very comfortable because the seat also narrows down at the front. Now talking about the riding posture, you get a nice flat, low set handlebar. The foot peg is center set. So as you can see, the riding posture is very upright and comfortable. Maybe for riders who are above 6 feet, this can feel a bit cramped, and the Scrambler 400 could be a better option. Another good thing about the Speed 400, all the touch points feel very premium. And when you sit on the motorcycle, you feel that you're sitting on a very premium bike. The Speed 400 comes equipped with an upside-down fork and a monoshock setup at the rear. Both the units have been developed by Endurance. I was pleasantly surprised by the ride of the bike as it glided over undulations and broken roads. The rear monoshock was in the softest setting, and even a few clicks up wouldn't have unsettled the ride quality. Only on sharp bumps, one has to be a bit careful. The Speed 400 gets disc brakes on either ends, with dual channel ABS being standard. I did a hard stop at 120 km per hour, and the bike came to a stop without any drama. Triumph claims the Speed 400 has the best braking performance for a bike in this segment. While there is bite, the lever action is a bit too soft for my liking, and there isn't much feel through the levers. At the beginning of this video, I had mentioned how jaw-dropping the price of this motorcycle is. One can clearly see the impact that Bajaj Auto had on this Triumph Speed 400 because it has a killer price tag. But should you buy this motorcycle just for the price tag? Well, actually not. The Speed 400 looks the part with its modern and classic design elements. The engine is so free revving, it is very exciting to ride. The handling is engaging, and it has a good bunch of features. And last but not the least is the kind of finish. It looks and feels so premium. With the Speed 400, Bajaj and Triumph have hit it out of the park, and its rivals have to be really worried.